here today to introduce to you Brenna Cutler. Brenna is the daughter of Nick and Courtney Cutler, and she is the youngest in her family, but only by 1 minute to her twin sister Claire. Brenna's activities at Fairmont include volleyball, basketball, track, musical stage crew, and band. As I was thinking about what I needed to say about Brenna today, one of the first things that popped into my head was most people in this building have spent time trying to figure out who's who between Brenna and Claire. And fortunately, I am one of those that has spent enough time with both of these girls that I have it figured out. And all I can say to you out there is good luck. But once you have it figured out, you will truly value the difference in their abilities and personalities. Here are some specific things that set Brenna apart. I should tell you that Brenna did help me with some of these things, but I think she was a little bit nervous about me not having enough information, and that's not a problem, Brenna, just so that you know. Her favorite movie is The Proposal. Her favorite food is almost any kind of pasta, but she's very picky when it comes to eating. Her favorite candy is peanut M&Ms. Her favorite color is blue, which actually started very young because it was the color they used to tell kids apart, and it still is her favorite color to this day. Her favorite Netflix show is Grey's Anatomy. Are you usually early or late? Well, she's driving from Tremont and doesn't usually get to places on time, so she has to tell herself she needs to be there 15 minutes before she actually does, because then she'll show up on time. Her favorite high school memory is supporting all the different sporting events. Her two favorite sport memories are in basketball when she went to state as a freshman, warming the bench and having fun. I do have a little story I need to share about that experience. It was the section finals that year, and it was when Coach Waltich and I were coaching together, and my job was to get the subs into the game when we needed subs. And I remember frequently looking down the bench to see who needed to go in, and I would look down, and most of the kids on the bench would make direct eye contact with me because they wanted more than anything to be in this game. It was a big game. Not Brenna. As I start looking down the bench to see who needs to go in, Brenna leans backwards like this so that I can't see her, thinking that she will not have to go into the game. All I can say is that I'm thankful that she's gotten over that fear. The other favorite sport memory is making it to state with her best friend in track and all of their T-Squad shenanigans. I hope that somebody out there knows what that means. Her favorite pet is her cat, Tipton. Her biggest fear? Clowns. I'm a little suspicious. She dislikes dirty white socks and people that crack their neck, fingers, any body part. Her pet peeve is how lotion feels on the palm of her hands and how it gets gooey between your fingers. And this little fun fact that I found is that up until last year, her mom was putting lotion on for Brenna. When I asked Brenna if she had any hidden talents, she told me she could not think of anything in particular, so I did some digging on my own and found the following. Brenna loves to shop, and if you ever need clothing advice, besides maybe today, she's a regular fashionista. She's also great at hiding. Once when Brenna was younger and they were shopping at Kohl's, all of a sudden she went missing. They could not find her anywhere, and when they called for her, she did not answer. They began frantically searching the store when a sales associate called a code to lock down the entire store. And the store was actually shut down for 3 minutes until they found Brenna giggling under a rack of clothes. Another thing Brenna has been known to do is drink chocolate milk straight out of the container, because then she gets it all to herself. A valuable life lesson she learned from her dad. The last hidden talent I heard about was that she loves to sleep and has been known to be able to fall asleep in random places. Why are you making that noise? For example, on the van trip, while they were getting ready to march, she fell asleep leaning up against her flag. How does that work? Her advice to underclassmen is get involved in as many things as you can and have fun. Enjoy high school while it lasts. It truly does go by fast. Her future plans are college, but she's still undecided as to where, and at this point she's considering majoring in education. In closing, I just have to say that if you know Brenna at all, you have to agree with me when I say she truly is her own unique individual. In my eyes, Brenna is one of the most kind, considerate, and genuine people I have ever met. She truly strives to be her own person, whether in the classroom, through athletics, or in the community. She is always giving her all and going above and beyond, but wanting to make others better as well. You will never hear her bragging about her accomplishments, as she would rather have others receive the recognition. All of Brenna's wonderful leadership qualities are things we would all love to instill in our own children. Brenna is truly an excellent example of what it takes to be successful in all areas of life. So without further ado, Fairmont Junior Senior High School, I present to you Brenna Cutler.